It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Hey, let's go. Hey, son.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Red on red. Hey, Soko. Here we go.
Here's Etienne on first down. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On the move, past the 40. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Here we go. Hey, Jupiter.
Lawrence with it on first. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a 21-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Son. Hey, I'm gun. Hey, I'm gun. 11.
Working inside the red zone. Has it down close. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars finish up an excellent opening series. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop in. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's 2nd down.
Offense no doubt jolted awake with that very first play, partner. Here's 2nd and long. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He's got to gain a 6 there. Stopped by Foye Oluoku.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Emptying the backfield here. The offense going 5 wide on 3rd and long. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Lamar off to play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Chucks this one deep down the right sideline. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Punt meets him at the 28. It's some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Easy, route. Here we go.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. ETN gets it on the draw. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Hey, Lion.
Lawrence working from the gun. Ricky Myers, and he's got it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a gain of 4. And that's a Jaguar first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
First down throw, Lawrence. He gets loose down the right side. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. George Pickens the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Power his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Henry on 2nd. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
Sometimes I just feel like in the background of every whole home run is a bigger play. Just needed 1 more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Quick, ready?
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Running once more with Henry. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
He rolls to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And this one does not go far.
Positive that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Play action. Here's Jackson. Rolling out to his left. Oh, he's going for it again. He goes out a little short of the 40. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Has him on the quick hitter. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on Q1. Our score, 14-0. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit.
BC, ready?
Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at 1st down here. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
After the incompletion, 2nd down calls ready. Motioning left is their running back. Lamar now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. This is a heater going deep. Caught at the 20-yard line. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Throwing the out route complete. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to offer a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life. Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Think right. Hey, go.
On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, lion. Hey, tomato. Think right open. Think right open. Go. Here we go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Red. 11. Soka. Hot. Silver.
Throwing his Lawrence on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. Back for the Ravens, LeJontay Wester. And he drives this into the pouring rain. He's got it at the 24. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Play fake, Jackson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Now it's Lamar. Chased out to his right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And that one won't flip the field at all. It's down just beyond the 40-yard line.
Ravens 42-yard line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Hey, stay right. Hey, Soko, hot, 30 left. Go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He's throwing deep to the left side. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Decent 24. Here we go.
Etienne on 3rd down. Trying to catch him with a draw. It does not work. Send it backwards. And now they're left with a 4th down to figure out.
It's 4th down.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. And it's the Jaguars. With it on 4th and 10. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go.
9-yard attempt.
Fields it and starts the return from the end zone. He's past the 30. He crosses midfield. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens making a one-score game before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ballgame.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Easy, route. Hey, son.
From the gun, Etienne gets it. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and
Take right open.
Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Hey, Jenkins, 11.
They'll run here on 1st down. He's to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Now Lawrence. Has it in close. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
42-yard line.
Red on red. Sokos, hot. Hey, I'm gun.
Now it's Lawrence. Look at that power, deep left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
On red. Hey, tomato. 13 loop.
Some movement there before the snap. Right side of the line. This is going to back them up. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. After the false start, some serious work to do, Brock. 2nd and 15.
Red, 23.
Lawrence in the pistol. He's loaded another one up. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hey, Sokos, hot. Here we go.
Back to the air, Lawrence. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll air it out on 3rd. That's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Jackson yet again. Catch made. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Ravens.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st down, here's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Tyler Lue back for the Ravens to attempt this field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. On now is Cook to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar off to play fake. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. From the gun, Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Hey, run! Run!
Out of the gun, again to ETN. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Right, let's go. Hey, I'm gun. Soko, say hi. Think right.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Went right, and that's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens will take over as he picks off his 10th pass of the season. They've got 1st down from the 31. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on a play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. This up the middle to ETN. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. A type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Red on red. Hey, danger. Dad. Here we go.
They go right back to ETN. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Rip, 23. Hey, danger, attack. Safe right. Go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Throws caught. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Hey, go. Third son, they started hunt. 11. Red.
Lawrence to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Hey, run.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This is brought in by Coleman. The Ravens pick it up. So they steal away possession and add some extra yards for their offense after that fumble return. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That one hits for 30. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Lamar throwing again. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. No luck finding his receiver that time. 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? If we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
From the pistol, they're going to run with ETN. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sat down behind the line. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Go, decent 24. On, this side.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. And that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Hits him on the out route. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike, Brock, as he's set out. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Hey. Soka, hot.
First carry now. This is Bashal Tutu. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on first down.
Easy.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 47-yard line.
Lawrence now off the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Hey, go. Son, this side. Red.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
That's grabbed at the 10. And a nice strong effort there on that return to take us to the end of this quarter. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit. He's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Play action. Here's Jackson. Gets this one to carry. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space, find those completions outside the pocket.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Kate, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
It's made by Keaton Mitchell. And they're on it right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Play fake. Jackson. Buying some time right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On inside give to Hill. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Lamar out of the pistol. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. I picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
He gets it out left, and it's Cup. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. One of the tight ends motioning left. He impressively got to Hill. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Jackson trying to sneak it. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens now trailed by just a point in the 4th. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. With the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion! Here we go.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Rip, 11. Take right open. Hey, tomato.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars pushing to get within range for a game winner. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
30 left. Right, let's go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Hey, Soko. 11. Here we go.
Setting up to pass. Finds his running back. This is Bashul Tugu. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Turn, they started hot. 11.
Here he is to throw. That one's incomplete over the middle. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Lisa 24. Go. Think right.
Looking to throw it. He's got it. Complete to Pickens. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative. And this guy is.
He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
Easy.
Back to throw. Connects on the crosser. It won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hey, Lion.
2. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, They leave too much time on the clock. Stay tuned.
Now is Cook to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it sets up 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Nearing the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. Fits it through the middle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. Here's the backup. First throw. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
He's going to throw it again. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
60. 18. 5 here.
To throw. That's caught for the 1st. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1. Left at their disposal. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
19.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one to take him down. There's the timeout. It's one of the last times they could afford to take a sack, and now they're down to maybe their final snap.
Just an incredible, incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
18 Cardinal, 18.
Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout. Well, for more than a couple of first downs away, it is second and quite a bit after that sack.
Warrior 17, Huntley.
Throwing here, Huntley. Need this to force overtime. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're left facing third and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today.